I'll wait for a couple people to join. Wanted to shed some light on what happened yesterday. A lot of people are curious. I know a lot of people don't watch the National Football League, but some crazy shit happened yesterday. So I'm going to read kind of a timeline as to what happened with Damar Hamlin, who he is, what he does for a living, actually, and how, man, it's tragic. What's up, G? Of course I am, man. Is that even a question? Before I get started, yes, Montebello Sure High School tonight, 6:30, Byers Gym at Sure High School on the hill. Be there. I'll see you there. But let's get to Damar Hamlin. So I saw this live, and for those who don't watch football, it was tough to watch. It was kind of, for me personally, growing up in the 90s, it was the equivalency of watching Beat on live TV during the Rodney King riots in 1992. Then seeing this guy blow his brains out on the 605 freeway protesting, I think Kaiser HMO, something like that. He burned his dog alive on national television. And then I guess the camera didn't pan away quick enough and he blew his brains out. And there's a clip of it actually on Bowling for Columbine, which is directed by, I forgot the big, Michael Moore, big chubby dude. But nonetheless, Damar Hamlin, safety, defensive back. He's in the secondary for the Buffalo Bills. My man, it was tough to watch. So what happened was T. Higgins, who's one of the best wide receivers on the Cincinnati Bengals squad, was I think he was running a skinny post or something like that. But he caught the ball, he ran up the field to the middle of the field and collided with Damar Hamlin like this. So this is Damar Hamlin like this. This is T. Higgins. Normally you collide this way or you go low. Damar Hamlin was like this, straight. And T. Higgins lowered his shoulder and basically did this to him like that. Like if someone were to hit you in the chest like this. So he gets up and suffers cardiac arrest. I seen it. I seen the dude get up and then he just like, boom, fell back. And I was like, holy shit. My wife and I were watching the game and not understand what the fuck was going on. And here's what I'm trying to convey, but describe to casuals and people who have never played the sport. You don't ever get accustomed to seeing someone get administered CPR for 10 fucking minutes. I've never seen that. I never want to see that. And watching Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Zach Taylor, like all the badasses of those two teams just break down and cry like if someone just took their last breath. That was tough to watch. And it's the equivalency of watching those things in the 90s for me personally on live television. Like we had the Columbine situation, we had the Rodney King riots, we had the North Hollywood bank robbery. We had believe it or not, my generation suffered through a lot of traumatic shit on TV. Not to mention, the major earthquakes and whatnot, but just watching stuff unfold in front of you and on live TV is always tough to watch. Who knows how many kids saw that? And, I empathize with them because, as a kid, you watch that shit too, in the 90s. And you just hope for the best that this guy comes out. I mean, obviously the update is his vitals are back to normal. He's intubated. Who knows if you'll be the same, because apparently what I've been reading is when you suffer such a hit as that, it fucks up your brain. It's pretty tough. But nonetheless, the update is he's alive, but he's not breathing on his own. Obviously, he's intubated. And but just to clarify everything that I try to describe to some people that don't really understand is it's not that it impacts you to the point where you can't like function, but it fucks with you, because if you've played the game before, if you've seen people get knocked out, like recently you saw Tua Tagovailoa like get knocked out, I think like twice. I remember seeing Luke Kuechly cry after a concussion. Like that stuff is very common. We're used to seeing that already. Not that it's good, but I've never seen someone collapse like that ever in a fucking game. And yeah, it fucks with you. But just here's the other thing. There's a lot of scrubbing going on the internet, so it's very, very difficult to find the video, but there's a lot out there. But viewer discretion is advised. If you're going to go and actually seek it, fair warning, it's pretty tough to watch. But it didn't look like a humongous hit, but it's just the way he got hit. And it was tough to watch. So, but the update is he's alive, but he did suffer cardiac arrest. He was restored on the field before he was transferred. He's still there in the ICU. My thoughts are with him, man. But just to let you know, for those who missed it and don't really follow it, it's tough to watch. This is kind of something that I personally, as a former player, I played for 10 years, have never seen, never witnessed, and never, ever want to have anyone experience anything like that again. But, thoughts go out to him. I hope he makes it. I'm sure he will. And hopefully he can recover soon. So, Bills Mafia.